Devil will take their heads.
And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Cuphead Master Quest mod live stream. We are, I want to say, day 3 of this Baroness Bonbon. Trying to get better at it. Really tough boss fight. One of the boss fights that I was actually been waiting for in this Master Quest mod. Did not want to give up on the Master Quest mod before we at least got to this one. This one kicked my ass in the regular game for a while, so I knew it was going to be one that it was going to be really tough in this one. Most of it's like a 5, is it 5? I want to say it's like a 5-stage boss fight, and the freaking cupcake right before the queen herself is really tough. And then the queen herself with the flying, I don't know, like acorns she throws at you. I don't know what they are. I need a chance to get to see that a little bit longer, but obviously I have to master the cupcake a little bit more so that I can get there with a few hit points to actually see her attack pattern and see if I can develop something to combat it. But let's jump into it. Let's see how far we get tonight.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
Crap. That was a dumb way to get hit. Okay. Ah. We didn't even get to the cupcakes.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
And we got him too. Whew. We got him, but we didn't even get a chance to see it. Not like I would have done anything, but at least I would have wanted to get to the queen.
Good day for a well battle. And begin!
Ah, again. Dang it. We killed him again, and we don't get to see the last.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
I'm gonna die here.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
There, we got him. Oh, it's just about to feel freaking super on it.
Whew. That's our best run so far, guys.
I wish they would at least let me hit her with the super just to see how much of her life bar it took away.
But that was pretty badass.
I think trying to get pairing that the what is that? I forget what you call that piece of candy, that rolling candy. Hitting that pink rolling candy is critical, and I got every parry on that one. But obviously, I still got hit by the flying acorns or whatever they are. What I was trying to do is get them up top, land low, so that way they got a couple patterns before they get to me, and then I get to see where the rolling candy is going to be coming from, and then see if I can parry it and jump away from them at the same time. I was waiting for that super to build up, but it was taking a while. Even though I had to do a bunch of parries too, because obviously I'm not hitting her directly. I'm just kind of shooting wherever. But yeah, I was just about to hit that super. I wouldn't have killed, but I would like to have seen how much damage it would have done. Just to see like how many just to see how many specials is it gonna take. I'm thinking if I can get good enough to maybe like do 2 and then survive for a while, that might be enough.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Well, he just screwed my run. I don't know if he was gonna go with the diagonal one first or the side one first. Does he always do the side one first?
You're up.
Gotta keep that in mind. that's gonna was diagonal. Maybe it's like back and forth. The next one's gonna be a straightforward one. Nope, that was diagonal as well. Oh, it's a horrible fight with that guy.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
So we made it here again, but we don't have any hit points. What could I have done there? Maybe jump up and dash forward. Yeah, probably would have been better. I still haven't gotten to hit the super armor.
It's on.
Let's kind of see how much damage we're looking at. not bad considering he trapped me in that corner. We're here again, but no hit points again. I wanted to dash forward, but it didn't it didn't end up well. Whew. It definitely seems doable. Obviously, the frustrating part is going to be trying to make it through those 4 mini sub bosses to get to her. But she does seem doable, especially if I can get to her with like 3 hit points or 2 hit points. It's not even him, really. It's more of the candy dispenser, or whatever you would call him. Gumball machine. I should be able to get him without getting hit. stupid little cloud. Almost made. Almost got.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
I didn't like that. Let me do that again.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Tough to get like perfect on all of them, but obviously it's only gonna happen by doing it over and over and over again and getting the timing on some of those. Obviously the issue still continues to be not being perfect on consistently on the gumball machine. The waffle's still giving me a bit of a issue as well. And obviously the stupid cupcake. There we go. If only we can get that all the time. Ah, man, he just took him all. That's how it is. He's that good. Got to the cupcake with the perfect, and he still kicked my butt. A little disheartening. Not gonna lie on that one. I feel like sometimes his pattern is pretty easy. It kind of reminds me a lot of like the Hilda Hildenberg on the Cupid part of the fight, in which if you there's a certain part in that Cupid fight where if you start going counterclockwise and you hit that timing perfectly, it's such an easy boss battle. But if when he turns to Cupid, you were like already going forward like counterclockwise, and you start trying to go back, if the timing is so off, you're running into projectiles no matter where you go, and there's nothing you can do to correct it. It ends up being such a difficult battle because you're literally escaping one projectile to get hit by another one, and even if you escape 2, 3, it repeats over and over, and you're just getting hit. So I feel like he's a little bit like that, where if you hit the special and the platform is there to save you at a certain angle, so you don't get hit when he jumps up, or the little guys come and hit you as well, then you're good. But if the platform is there, even if you jump on it, he either hits you with the jump, or one of the little guys does, or one of the projectiles. So there's so much flying at you. But again, just gotta find that timing.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
What the hell hit me? Alright, that was so frustrating. I feel like I'm gonna end up eating a cupcake tomorrow and just like taking my aggression out on it, dude. Sure, this stupid boss battle. I should have done the slide. Didn't do a slide when I was supposed to. Did a slide when I wasn't supposed to.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Good day for a well battle. Here goes.
What the hell?
A great slam and then some.
Alright, I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. Gotta play this game with a cool head. For reals? I was definitely hitting that guy.
Well battle. Here goes.
I should have just walked under him. Should have just walked under him. He had to jump right there. And most of the time, if they got you in the corner, that little guy usually jumps.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
Wow, one of the clouds got me, dude. Eesh.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
I think I'm gonna try not to do the super right off the bat. That might be one of the things that's getting me in that fight. I'm gonna wait till he's going away from one corner to the other one, and then hit him with the super, because that also gets everybody else. Gonna try to slide under him. Did not work. Alright, so here, we're not gonna go for it. I think that's a lot safer. Hitting him on the second time. Oh, I thought I would have gotten that guy dead before. Because then I could have just jumped on the platform, but I think that works. Attack him, avoid everything from the first attack. Then when he starts going back the other way, hit him with the super because he's going away. And then I get all the other little guys as well.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
That was freaking hard. I had to do some insane escapes on that one. He would have been dead by then. Whoa! I didn't really get him for much damage. He was nowhere near dead. That's weird, because on the last one, I think I survived for just as long, and I hit him with the super, and I did almost like I think I needed one more hit. Wish.
Good day for us. Well battled. Now go.
Nah, cool.
A brawl is surely brewing.
That's usually avoidable. That's why I wanted to start. I'm like, yeah, avoid that kind of stuff. There's other one-offs where I'm like, I don't mind, but that one. That one was a little bit harder to avoid. I don't mind that one. The other one was like way too easy. I was like, that's usually I do get away from that one. Alright, I sucked on that last one, but I made it up on that one. Yeah, here we go. I gotta avoid this again. Nice, got it. Oh, dang, and I get my last hit point taken away before it. Oh, I thought he was gonna go with the other guy. Whew. I thought he was gonna go with his brother. One went up, one went down. I was doing pretty good. I wanted to hit the super. I had like, I think, what, 2 more parries? Or 1 more parry? 2 more parries. 2 more parries. Not to win, but to hit the super, obviously. I'm still gonna need quite a bit of practice against her.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
All right. Finally, we get here with a couple of hit points to work with. Man. Clam Rock Chill Guy. Wow, you still on Baroness? Yes, I'm still on Baroness Van Bonbon, and I think I'm gonna be here for a while. Clam Rock. This is a hard one, man. Again, this is part of the Master Quest mod. Definitely a tough boss battle. It's one that also gave me a bit of an issue in the regular game. Is it because of the final phase? Right now, it's not even the final phase. I haven't gotten to it enough to actually figure out the trick, get a good feel for her. Right now, what's stopping me is more of the cupcake. He's taking away all my hit points before I really even get to her.
Good day for us. Well battled. Here goes.
Have to get me right at the end. Alright, at least I made up for it on that one. I got one hit point towards it. Dude, they threw a third one? Jesus. Yeah, that freaking waffle, man. With the butter wings, yeah. It's that little splash, dude. I'm getting a little bit more of a hang of it, and I think not hitting the special right off the bat, but trying to avoid him for at least one swing around, and as he hits the left wall and swings back towards the castle, I hit him with the super, and that way I get rid of the little guys, and he's moving away, so he's not coming at me. And that kind of has worked in getting him out of there. But yeah, I mean, it's just about trying to get to her with as many hit points as possible, so I can get into a good rhythm. Because this is going to be one of those where it's going to be hard, kind of like the end of the final phase of Hilda Hildenberg, with the flying saucers and the stars and the freaking moon all attacking you at once. And it's more, there is a pattern to it, but at the same time, you just have to do it over and over again to be able to get your hand-eye coordination to be able to follow it and be able to react to it in a timely manner. And again, I haven't gotten much time with her, so again, it's probably going to take a couple more streams or a few more streams in order for me to get to her consistently and feel it out and feel that boss battle out, that final phase. But I think if I could survive with her long enough to do 2 supers, I think that would be a wrap, because I am using round, and I'm always shooting, so some of those hits are hitting her. And then if I use the super, hopefully that should help. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough boss battle. What can I say? She spawns one when one disappears? Yeah, you know, you might be right, because I think 2 of them went left, but then one went off screen, one stayed on screen, so you're right. It just tracking them, you know? Because they both went left, but one went off screen, which gave her the opportunity to throw another one from the front side, which kind of sucked.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin!
That was tricky. Whew. Sweet. That last one I shouldn't have dropped down. I would have been able to get to her with 2 hit points. Doing pretty well. Yeah, I think the fact that she can reload is a real pain in the butt. I am getting a better feel for the stupid cupcake.
This match will get
I keep getting her to her boss fight now. not cool. Start that one.
Slamming that stuff. Now go.
I gotta figure out when that jump is supposed to happen. I'm doing it more on instinct, but I gotta figure out where in the screen that freaking candy corn makes his upward movement. Again? Alright. I think I'm gonna cross it at the left corner instead. I thought I had figured out how to cross it on the center. But I just missed the timing on it twice. I don't know. Right here. Nope, still got hit. Wow. Not cool. So most of the time it's safe on when you do it up against the left side. It doesn't really appear that early or that left. Damn, he got two out of him. That was clutch. I cornered and still pulled it out. I thought I would have made it to the platform. I was gonna say, if a stupid cloud gets me. At least you didn't get the waffle. Why does Baroness always spawn the gumball the first every time? If you don't know, the heart and twin heart lower your attack. Gotcha. Why does she always spawn the gumball first? Yeah, so like, and I think I get what you mean. So Glamrock typically in the regular game, non-Master Quest mod, which is again a mod available off of Nexus mods. In this boss battle, you would only face 3 of those, and it would be random. So you could face the waffle, the gumball, and the gumball machine. And so you would never see the cupcake. Or you could face the cupcake, the gumball, and the gumball machine. Any mixture. And the first one was always the easiest, because even if it's the cupcake, he would be super easy because he's a lot slower. His attack does not spread as much. And if the gumball, which is the easiest one, ends up being the last one, the third one, he's actually a little harder because he moves a lot quicker. But yeah, that's in the regular game. So in this game, it looks like they just in the Master Quest, you're facing all four of them no matter what. You're facing the gumball, then you're facing the freaking the candy corn, then the gumball machine, then the waffle, and then the cupcake. So you gotta face all five of them. So, and if I remember correctly, in the regular game, it was literally just three out of the five. You wouldn't have to face all five of them. It would just be three of them, maybe four, but I want to say it was three. And so one or two of them were always missing, and it would be random. It was not the exact same pattern each time. So that's what made it hard in the regular game, where sometimes you get used to the gumball being first, but if the gumball was last, he'd be really hard all of a sudden. So it would really kind of throw you off. So that part, at least, I do like. It's like, okay, you have to face all five of them. Cool, I got it. It is hard because now basically you don't get a chance to get to her without beating all five. But the fact that they're at least in the same pattern means they're all like. The first one's very easy. The second one's a little harder. Middle, hard, harder, and hardest. You know, so it's kind of like a progressive, as opposed to really mixing you up. Where the like I said, like the cupcake could be easy, and the waffle could be easy, and all of a sudden you're getting a really hard gumball and a really hard gumball machine. So at least that part's better.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Awesome, 3 perfect. Waffle time. Four perfect, nice. Yeah, like sometimes the platform is just not there at a proper spacing. Well, at least I get one hit point, I guess. Ah. I was barely starting to get into a rhythm. I think the one that gets me in normal mode is the corned waffle. The corned waffle. The candy corn or the waffle? The waffle does. The candy corn is just sporadically. Once in a while, it gets me. I go on a bad run with it once in a while, but most of the time, it's like you can kind of understand his pattern. The waffle is just if he decides to corner you, trying to get out of a corner. It's almost like playing a Street Fighter game, dude. It's like literally like if you played any Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 6, you get cornered and it's intense because it's there's no dashing back, there's no jumping up. It's dangerous. Trying to go forward is dangerous. I mean, like, you're cornered. So I think that's what it is about the waffle. If he gives you a little bit of space, you're good. But if he corners you, trying to get out of there safely without bumping into him or his attack, that's what the hard part is.
Good day for 12 battles. It's on.
Damn, he came out strong too. So like on that one, he decided to give us space, and literally that's all we need. If he gives us space, it's not too bad. One hit point to work with again. Oh, I didn't parry? I thought I parried. They both give you trouble. The corn's pretty easy. Like, he gives you sporadic problems. I know he gives me once in a while. He pisses me off more than anything because I feel like he has a pattern, but once in a while he deviates from the pattern. Like I was saying, like when he got me like 2 or 3 runs ago, right? Where usually in the corner, if you jump over him, one of the small candy corns will appear, but not if you like hit the wall. But like you saw there, one of them appeared at the wall, which is like, what the hell? Usually it doesn't. Usually if you hit the wall, you slide right behind the little candy corn that appears. So you fly over him, you safely land over the candy corn, the small candy corn that appears. But it pisses me off when a candy corn appears right at the corner to get you. The other one is in the center. Usually it's safe. if he starts flying off and you dash over him, you usually again land safely. In if you don't dash forward too much, you'll avoid another candy corn. But once in a while, you'll land on the platform, and before you get a chance to get off of it, it leads you right into one of the small candy corns, and that kind of stuff pisses me off.
Good day for a well battle. Here goes.
But if he sticks to his attack pattern, usually it's pretty easy. Like here in the center, you should be able to make that move and land safely without him actually hitting you. But sometimes, like I said, like you either jump too early or too late, and it's kind of like, I don't know. 'Cause I feel like I have the timing down, but sometimes like I feel like he doesn't act like the way he should. That was hard. Alright, you get 2 hit points to work with. Whew, so hard to get into a rhythm on that one. I gotta go look back at my first run with her, because I think on that one I actually got into a really good rhythm. Got about a third of the way. But I think I did more jumping up, trying to get those, whatever they are, like acorns flying at me at the top of the screen, and then going down, and that gave me more time to be able to move around and calculate my next move.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
That one. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes when he doesn't behave the way he should, that kind of pisses me off. It felt like he jumped way too early on that one. Same thing.
Good day for a well battle. And begin.
Ah.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
I feel like I did the same jumps. But for some reason they work sometimes, for some reason they don't. And it could be me. Maybe I just jumped too early. He's gonna corner me, isn't he? I think we got it. I think. Perfect. I get to him with the perfect, and I lose all my hit points. Not cool. He didn't chase me. Yeah, there is something to it, the jumping up, because they did chase me and it did give me a little bit more time. So that is one of the tricks, to try to get up and for them to follow you to the top of the screen, and then hopefully you get a chance to parry the candy cane candy, I guess.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
and got me through 2. Alright, I got him really good with that super. Could have dashed forward on that one and then gone back up.
Good day for us. Well battled. Here goes.
He lived for a long time on that one. I don't think I'm making it past this one.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
got lost in that pattern right there.
I thought I had it, but not the case.
Good day for a well battle. Now go.
Oh wow.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
I needed to jump back and get back on the platform.
From the other side.
Yo, is the DLC in this mode like in the game? No, you don't get a chance. I think whoever did the Master Quest mod, they only did the bosses from the regular game. I don't think they did the DLC bosses. Those are pretty tough though too. I gotta say, I thought being the DLC that they were not gonna keep the same level of toughness, but man, those bosses were tough. Especially, I would say that chef, the dessert chef. Oh man, he was tough. What do you mean? Yeah, the DLC. Yeah, like whoever made the Master Quest mod, they did not include the DLC. The DLC bosses are not in this one. Oh, and if you're asking like how to get it, no, it's not a DLC. It is a mod available on Nexus Mods. If you've done any like Fallout modding or Resident Evil modding, they basically just go on that website and it gives you a file that you're able to incorporate into your master file, and it gives you instructions too on how to do it. It's pretty easy. and then you can go ahead and play this mod. But literally, it's a really easy setup. If I could do it, I think anybody could do it. I thought it was DLC too, actually, at the beginning. I was actually looking online and everything. I remember seeing people play it and wanting an extra challenge. But, yeah, it's on Nexus Mods. And it's free. I mean, it's free. It just takes a little bit of time to, like I said, do the download, do the setup. You do have to go to your Steam account and put it on like an older version of the game, because it only works with like an older version of the game. Of course, he would hit me right at the last second. We have no hit points. Big sad. Let's see here. I mean, can you use Miss Chalice? No, because nothing from the DLC is available on there. You tried it? It's a glitch on my Steam. I can't change the version, so like half of the mods are cut off. Fix that. Oh damn, dude. Yeah, like it worked for me because like there is, like I said, you just had to go to like an older version, delete the version you have, download the older version that it tells you on the mod. And once you have that one in there, then just follow like the directions in the Nexus mods, and literally it worked perfectly. I think there's like 4 files you have to add to the master file and load the game, and then it's pretty much ready to go. But it does make a lot of other mods, because I was trying to see if there was a way to make it so that you could actually break down the phases or get some additional lives to be able to like tackle some of the harder bosses, so that you get a feel for some of the later phases and then bring it back down to the 3 or 4 hit points. But there is mods like that, but you're not able to use those with this one, which kind of sucks. So basically it's like they want you to just have to play in this hard mode with the lives you have. I was gonna say, he took all my hit points. I'm not going anywhere.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin!
That's more like it. Three down? You would right in the center. I got him. I got him pretty good on that one. There we go. Oh, you get here with some hit points. The clouds better not get me. Trying to get into a pattern. It's so hard. Use the super on Bonbon. Yeah, I'm trying. I gotta get a few parries though. I still needed 2 more parries in order to hit the super on her. And that's why I'm thinking, if you look at it, I'm almost at 1/3 just in that space. So if I could get the additional hits, that might do about 1/3 damage right there. And then you just have to survive and try to see if you can get that last third of her life. After hitting the super, I don't think we're getting another super, so it's gonna just be surviving. The only way I could see it would be maybe if I got really good in the future and killed Cupcake mano a mano, no super, and save the super for her. I could probably hit her with the super right off the get-go, build it back up, probably take away 1/3 with the super while I'm building it back up, take another 1/3, and then hit her with another super at the end. And I bet you that would be really close, but I would have to legit like beat the Cupcake with no super, basically survive. Maybe kill Waffle with super early on. Start building it up with Waffle, build it up with Cupcake, and by the time I get to her, hit her with the super. That might work. But yeah, I would have to be able to get comfortable enough with beating the Cupcake with no super, which I don't know. That's gonna be hard, but when you play it long enough, I just might. You never know.
Good day for us. Well battled. Now go.
I think I remember seeing, what was this guy's name? He's a really good Dark Souls player. What's his name? What's his name on Twitch? What? I got past him. No way. think I should have just walked up and jump up.
Good day for us. Well battled. Here goes.
After the speed run, that's what they did. Oh, they did? They ended up doing the super on her. So save the super for her. Build it up back up again, and then hit her at least a second time. All right. Yeah, because she's really hard. Trying to survive all of that for a long period of time is probably not going to be the way to go. If I could save the super for her right at the beginning, that might be the way. Yeah, hit the waffle right from the get-go. That way I can build up a little bit with him and a little bit more with Cupcake, and then hit her with the super, build it up, try to survive long enough to build it up, and hit her with it a second time. Oh, he almost hit me. Alright, he only got me for one. So far, so good. Alright, there we go. We'll at least get to know how much life that actually takes away from her. Let's see. Yeah, dude. That's a full third. I didn't do much other damage, so one super, it's almost like a third. So if I hit it with a super, build it up again, and it's gonna take at least another third, taking off another third, which would be at 60. Hit her with the super again, and it might just be like a couple more seconds of surviving and hitting her, and then she's done. But yeah, so it's doable. I can definitely beat Waffle, as you guys saw, without a super. I mean, not Waffle, Cupcake. I can beat Cupcake without using the super, but obviously I think what the goal is going to be in the future streams is going to be to, because tonight we got to her consistently, but we're not getting to her consistently with some hit points to be actually able to play. We're getting to her with like no hit points or one hit point. If I can get to her consistently with 2 or 3 hit points, to be actually able to play and feel that match out, that's going to be huge. But I think, like Daryl said, the trick is going to be to try to, because Waffle's pretty tough too. So throw the super at Waffle right from the get-go. Build a little bit of super by killing him. Jump into the Cupcake fight. Obviously, you have no more super. You have to beat him straight up, which is tough, but it's doable, as you guys saw. I got hit once, I think. So beat Cupcake with no super, build it up. We will almost build it up completely, and then hit her with the super as quick as when the match starts, and then build it up, and then hit her with that last super, because you should be able to build one super. I mean, obviously, it's gonna take a few sessions and a few parries, but I'm really good at parrying, especially if I gotta look back at that first battle I did with her tonight, because I was literally avoiding those acorns and getting my parries in really well. So I gotta see what pattern I used on that one. So if I could do that, that match is definitely doable. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys, for tonight. We'll be back for some more Cuphead on, what are we, on Thursday? So we should be back for some more Cuphead on Sunday, guys. Sunday, usually I do Sunday night around earlier than the regular weekday streams, because obviously I'm not working those days. So I usually start around 7 or 8 and go all the way till about 11 or 12. Try to get in about 3.5 hours of the stream. So again, that'll be Sunday. But yeah, I think that's the plan. I can definitely beat the other phases. Cupcake and this queen is gonna be the tough parts. But if I can beat Cupcake with not using the super and saving the super for her, then obviously that's gonna be key, because that damage that you see right there, that was just one super. If you do 2 supers on her, that's pretty close to 60% of her life. And then obviously it's going to take me taking another chunk, another third of her life, just to build up that second super. And by that point, I should be really close to to knocking her out. So again, easier said than done, but I think if we work on that on the next stream, just hitting, like I said, hit Waffle with the super right off the bat, build up a little bit of energy with Waffle, and then fight Cupcake straight up, build up the super, and then by the time you get to her, you should almost have it full, and then hit her with it. Obviously build it up again and hit her with it again. It's gonna be that middle section of trying to survive long enough to build up a second super. But like I said, I did do it tonight earlier in the stream, when one of the first times I actually got to her, in which I did a really good pattern in which I was avoiding a lot of the acorns and getting a ton of parries on the candy. So I'm gonna look back at that, see what exactly I did and what pattern I used, because it's typically just about patterns, where to how to get the acorns to go one way so that I could actually play at the bottom part. And I think I did that really well early in the stream, so I'll probably end up doing that. You didn't read the message below my advice. Let me see which one. Someone S-ranked Dr. Cal, an expert with ease, then called him pathetic. I gotta tell you, Dr. Cal is pretty easy in the regular game. Check out, I have a video too on YouTube. I don't think I called it Dr. Cal. I think I did a joke on Sonic the Hedgehog and I called him Dr. Robotnik. So check out my video called Dr. Robotnik. And it shows you the pattern that he does with the homing missiles that make him super easy. Like legit, it's a lengthy boss battle. I'll give him that. It's a lengthy boss battle, but it is pretty easy. once you figure out the pattern. So if you need help, check out that video. Again, I called it something like Dr. Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, check that out, and you'll see like the pattern makes that fight really easy. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys know I definitely appreciate it. You guys checking out the channel. Like I said, tomorrow night I will not be having a Friday Night Fights. Unfortunately, I am hanging out with the family. We are going for a family dinner. So we'll see how the weekend plays out. It is Labor Day weekend, but we might try to do something different. But yeah, I want to get a Street Fighter session in. I know Daryl's been wanting to get a Valhalla session in as well. So we'll try to see how we can work that out in the future. But for now, guys, again, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I will bid you guys a farewell. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys on the next one.